Hello, Cancer. Welcome back. This is your monthly reading for August 2024. Cancer. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, depending on what you resonate best with. Let's have a look at the monthly messages. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. And remember, Cancer, these are general readings. If you'd like insights into your own personal situation, you can contact me via the links below for private readings. Cancer, we will have a look at the messages that come through. We'll also check your money and finances, love and relationships, overall health, any obstacles, blocks, or challenges, and overall message for August 2024. Cancer. Show me the messages for Cancer, August 2024. So Cancer, I'm seeing in August, there's a situation you need to have some kind of courage, have some kind of strength to be strong in some situation, to be bold, to have some kind of courage. For some of you, Cancer, I'm picking up there could be a child involved, a child that may be acting up, maybe out of line. And Cancer, I'm picking up a very strong Leo energy, something with a possible Leo this month. I feel this individual is a very opinionated individual, very strong and independent individual. Cancer, there could be some issues or something going on with a Leo. And I'm also picking up a child that has to do with a Leo. Cancer, I'm also picking up something with a message, something with some news. This could be some bad news, or this could be some news about something with some separation. I feel there's something going on with people that you know in August. And there could be some bad news surrounding somebody you know, which may be a Leo, or which may be a child. And Cancer, I'm also picking up for some of you something with restrictions, something being tied down. There could be some news that you have to deliver to somebody. Some news that may not be very positive. Or some news, Cancer, that you have to deliver. Something in which you're obligated, or something that you have to deliver. Cancer, I'm also picking up for some of you, if you are dealing with a child or a younger individual that may be acting out of line, or maybe making requests. This could be an individual that may may be a know-it-all or may think that they know everything. There could be some patience needed with this individual. I feel this individual could be asking you to do something that is unacceptable or out of line. They may deliver some message to you, asking you or communicating something to you that may be out of line, that may be inappropriate. And this could have to do with a third party, asking you to do something for somebody, for example, which may be inappropriate. So I feel some kind of patience is required with this individual, an individual that could be acting up. This could also be a restless individual, someone who talks a lot, but someone who is highly intelligent, somebody who is restless and they have a tendency to think faster than most people. And they become restless, they become bored, they become annoyed with individuals that can't keep up with them intellectually. So I feel there's some kind of patience needed with this individual. And this individual could be asking this favor or could be asking you to do something which may not be appropriate. And it could have to do with this third party, delivering a message to a third party. It could have to do with this separation. And it could have to do, for some of you, Cancer, I'm picking up some higher official or some higher individual. For example, this could be asking someone to do something that works in a large organization, or somebody that's some member of some group or some organization. And Cancer, for some of you, I'm picking up conformity, something in which you have to conform to something. You may feel you have to conform to whatever this request is, Cancer. So let's go ahead and check your money and finances. Cancer, money and finances, I feel, is going to be okay for you in August. I feel there's something you may be working towards. This could be something in your job, something in your work, something, a hobby, perhaps for some of you, but something you're working to build, something you're working at getting better at, and something in which you're trying to improve, you're trying to become an expert at what it is that you're doing, to have mastery over whatever this is. And I feel for this, there's the possibility of increasing your money or increasing your earning potential due to this increase in what you're working at. So I feel you're dedicating some kind of time into mastery of something, and this can possibly increase your earning potential. Something that's going to make you more money. If you become a master at something, people are going to want to come to you. They're going to pay you for the knowledge that you have, Cancer. And so I feel money-wise, I feel financial-wise, there's something that could grow here financially in August. And for some of you, Cancer, don't be afraid to ask for money for what it is that you do. If there's people coming to you to ask your advice on something, especially if it's something highly specialized, Cancer, for some of you, I feel this could be the beginning stages of something that is more specialized. I'm feeling to go ahead and ask for some kind of compensation. To be bold, to be courageous, to ask to be compensated for the knowledge that you have. And this is going to increase your earning potential. It's going to increase your bank account. Let's check love and relationships. Cancer. So in love and relationships, there's some decision that needs to be made this month. This could be a decision going back to an individual in relationships in general, if you're dealing with a child or if you're dealing specifically with somebody. Quite possibly a Leo energy is coming through. So this could be having to make a decision about somebody. This could have to do with some separation, some breakup. And this could have to do with feeling compelled or feeling that you have to do something for someone or have to deliver some message to someone that you may not want to deliver, that may not be appropriate. So in relationships in general, I feel there's some decision that needs to be made. And again, for some of you, this could have to do with some news that you may receive, which may not be very positive, which could have to do with somebody you know. Because I feel there's something happening around you with the people that you know in August. And there's some decision you may need to make regarding these people. This could be a decision for yourself to stay out of some situation. And the decision to stay patient, especially if you're dealing with somebody younger, somebody more immature that may be acting up. But in relationships in general, whether these are romantic relationships or whether these are relationships which could possibly have to do with your job, with money, there's some decision that needs to be made. Cancer, for some of you, this could be a decision to ask for money in the work that you're doing, to ask to be compensated, for example. But whatever's happening, there's some decision here with love and relationships that needs to be made. Overall health, Cancer, there could be something you're waiting on in August regarding health. For some of you, this could be waiting on some diagnosis, waiting to hear back on some medical test or some diagnosis, or waiting to hear back in general from a doctor or from a health professional. And for some of you, Cancer, I'm feeling this could be waiting on results from something. For some of you, this could be working out or some diet or something that you've been doing to improve health, that you're waiting on some results. You're waiting to see some results. So, for example, if you've been working out as of late, you may be waiting to see some results from all that time and energy that you've invested into working out. And Cancer, I feel physically, literally for some of you, Cancer, I'm picking up something of gardening, getting outside, doing something with gardening, doing something with the earth, doing something physical in August. Something that's going to move your body, something that's going to create some energy within the body, to do some kind of physical movement, which is going to improve digestion. It's going to increase the appetite, improve digestion. So something physical in the month of August, which for a small group of you, Cancer, specifically could have to do with gardening. Let's check your overall challenge. Okay, Cancer. So there's definitely somebody that's being challenging in August. Cancer, you may be dealing with somebody that's very rigid. I'm picking up somebody that could be rigid. They could be very cynical. So this is an individual that can be very difficult to talk to. And they may not be very trustworthy. Cancer, for some of you, this could be the individual that may be making some inappropriate request. Something in which you may have to separate yourself from. And I'm picking up, this individual may be a part of whatever this group or organization is. Somebody that may be asking you to do something which may not be acceptable. And this person may come off as cold, distant. Cancer, whoever this individual is, they are thinking of themselves first and foremost. They're not thinking of what is best for you. They're thinking of their own interests above all else. So if they're asking you to do something, take this into consideration, that they're thinking of what is going to do or what is going to serve them and what's going to be good for them, not necessarily what's going to be good for you. And so this could have to do with this decision that you need to make. Are you going to accept something from this individual? Are you going to accept some request from this individual? Accepting some task from this individual? Or are you going to walk away from this? Because I feel, Cancer, this is going to be a very difficult individual to deal with, and Cancer, it may be best to leave it alone, to leave this individual alone, because this type of person is thinking only what they can benefit from you. They're not thinking of what benefits you, only what benefits them. And they can be very harsh. They can be very severe. And they can also be very cynical. Cancer, they may be an individual who says things directly without thinking of how you feel about it. They're an individual that comes off as very emotionless. So there could be some choice, some decision you have to make if you want to get involved with this type of person or not. Let's check your overall message. So Cancer, we have ambition overall, and this has something to do with being ambitious and moving forward with what you want to move forward with, but to make sure that you make your decisions carefully. And going back to our decisions in relationships, to avoid being too eager to get into some situation, to make sure you use some kind of caution, make some kind of decision carefully, consider what could go wrong if certain things take place, if certain things happen. And for some of you, Cancer, I'm picking up something with obsession. Whatever's going on in August, to think about what it is that you're doing. Think about anything that could have some repercussions or some consequences to some decision, some choice, some action that you take. To make sure to not get yourself in some kind of bad situation. And again, Cancer, I'm picking up patience. Patience is going to be a virtue this month. To stay strong, to stay courageous. You may have to speak up in some situation if it's not what you want. You may have to speak up and distance yourself from somebody or from some situation. And this could be the decision that you have to make, Cancer. So whether you're dealing with a family situation or a work situation or a relationship situation or something dealing with some group or organization or some membership, something that could have to do with a person that is challenging, difficult, severe, possibly even harsh, to make sure to know what you're getting into. If there's some decision you have to make, especially regarding some message or some news or some favor that somebody asks of you, which may not be appropriate, which may not be acceptable, consider what it is that you're getting into and what consequences could come out of that situation prior to getting yourself into that situation. Have some kind of patience and speak up if it's something that you're not in agreement with, Cancer. And so that is your message for this month. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings. And have a good week.